Gentlemen, we are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. I got my main man Austin Chafin in the building, and I also got Joe Kinzer with me on the producing for the first couple of games. It's going to be training day for him today. And if you guys are just tuning in, we got a special treat for you. We're going to have Logan versus Chapmanville all day, whether it's middle school, high school. It's going to be junior varsity, girls basketball. We got something for every single person that's going to be watching today.
Yeah, kind of the unspoken tournament name here that I've came up with is kind of like the Battle of Logan County. So it's all Chapmanville teams versus the Logan team. So this is going to go from boys and girls, middle school, junior varsity and varsity, all the way up to boys and girls high school. I think kind of the main game everyone's looking forward to is that rematch between Logan and Chapmanville High on the boys, and that'll be the last game of the night starting at 7 o'clock, but kind of a sleeper game, and people might not be sleeping, but what I'm excited about is the Logan Middle School girls. JJ, me and you have been able to cover them quite a few times, and I tell you what, they're a hot team right now, undefeated.
Absolutely. I believe they're 13-0, and every single game that we have watched them play, I mean, it's literally been up, and we're not exaggerating, 30, 40-point blowouts every single time.
Yes.
This team is a very well-oiled machine, and I'll tell you what, I would love to see who in the world can beat this team. I don't see it happening. I mean, I'm sure anything's possible, but whoever plays this Logan girls basketball team, they're definitely going to have their work cut out for them.
Yeah, and like you said, well-oiled machine. You watch them in warm-ups, and if we get the camera, going while they're warming up, we'll let you guys look. Coach ain't even out there.
And they're doing defensive drills.
They're doing everything on their own, and Coach is over chit-chatting with somebody in the corner. I mean, you can just tell these girls are prepped well, they're coached well, but the most important thing, they're coachable. They want to learn, they want to do stuff, they want to be independent, and they're out there doing stuff the right way, and I really believe that's why you're looking at a 13-0 team.
Absolutely, 100%. Feel free to let us know in the comments section where you guys are watching from, who you're cheering from, if you're enjoying the commentary, and also if we're having any technical difficulties.
Absolutely.
My mother usually comes through in the clutch to let me know if we're having any problems, but, if she can't get a hold of me, everybody in the comments section is usually good for helping us. And the first basket is good.
Chapmanville coming out they backed off on the press. I think they was going to press there. Three-point basket up and no good. Trying to fight for a rebound. Logan does get the offensive rebound.
And it looks like they're coming out in a 2-3 defense.
Try to force Logan to shoot that three ball a little bit, which, they're very capable of doing so.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be a travel.
Austin, I can't tell you how excited I am to be here today and just get a chance to watch these Chapmanville and these Logan teams go at it. I mean, every game is always extremely competitive, and I just love the fact that all the fans come in and, whether it's middle school, high school, they support their community and they support their kids no matter what.
Absolutely, and I just think it's so cool. This really is the battle of Logan County. I mean, it's all Chapmanville and Logan teams playing, so it's I don't know too many people that put on something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, usually they'll have a holiday tournament or something, and you'll see a variety of teams show up.
Yep.
But the idea that you can have two schools and have games all day long, I think that's just really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. That shot's up and rattles in and out. Offensive rebound. Logan up to 4 over the Timberwolves.
That basket was good.
Trying to swing that thing around here, trying to get a little bit of offense set up. They've done a good job on the board so far, and that's another travel. That's back-to-back possessions travel.
Back-to-back possessions. I mean, I don't think the coach is going to like that too much.
No, I mean, you can't get an offense, you can't get an offensive set going, can't get in a rhythm when you're just turning the ball over like that. I mean.
Yeah. Ooh, nice crossover.
It's a good defense by Logan.
Oh, yeah, nice pump fake. Nice job swinging the ball around. And look at these Timberwolves really getting after it on defense. See, interesting, you didn't show up for the tournament a couple of weeks ago, but Logan actually went 7-0.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's wild to say Logan's got all the bragging rights right now, but now they're going to have to come into Chapmanville's home turf and try to do it again. So this is really going to be the test. Now, if Chapmanville was to turn around and go 7-0 today, there's going to be a lot of talk of the town of who really is the king of Logan County. So we're going to be able to see.
Absolutely. So which game are you the most excited to see today?
You know, I think everybody's really pumped for that Logan High game, at the main end at 7 o'clock, the boys' action. But like I said, I think a team or a game that everyone should really keep their eyes on is that Logan Middle girl game.
Yes,
because
100%.
they are just electric. Like I said, 13-0. Offense is like a well-oiled machine. They come out in that press. They force turnovers. And I'll be honest, I just don't know how good Chapmanville's girls team is going to be able to hold up against that.
Yes. But I have had the privilege of watching the Chapmanville girls team, and they are a pretty solid team. So, I mean, I think that they're going to give Logan a run for their money, and we'll see if they can make history today and, put that first loss on the Logan Lady Timberwolves.
Right, absolutely. I mean, right now, Logan does have the momentum as far as, being the kings of Logan County. Kings and queens, I should say.
Absolutely.
But when you got home court advantage right now, if you're Chapmanville, it's different. The pressure's a little bit, less weighty, I guess you could say. So, I mean, it's Chapmanville's to lose.
Absolutely. I'm going to give a shout-out to Mary Huffman, says, watching from Wayside in Monroe County. My grandson plays for Logan, Mason Toller. And this is the thing that I love the most about the D&D Sports Network. Like, the networks like this give people an opportunity who are originally from this area but don't live here anymore, a chance to still be able to support their communities.
Yeah, absolutely. People move away. I mean, circumstances come up. Maybe you're just sick and you can't join the game. So, we really just we love being able to put on a broadcast for people that's not able to be here. But as I say every time, if you are able to get in the building, you got to be here because there's no place like I was going to say high school basketball in today's case, just all kinds of Logan County basketball.
Absolutely, yes, Logan County basketball, period. Shot is up, and it is slightly off the mark.
Tie ball game, 4-4 here, so Logan's been able to get a little bit of offense rolling here, and looks like they're doing a good job on defense as well. They left a man wide open.
Shot is up, and it is slightly off the mark. Just got to follow your shot in a situation like that. That's what they always taught me whenever I played. No matter how good you think the shot is, always follow it.
Got to follow through. Look at that. Nice offensive rebound for some points.
I believe that was number Mason Krause, and he's got 2.
It's coming up under 2 minutes here. Been fairly a fast-paced ball game. I mean, a couple of little turnovers on some walks, but as far as fouls, I don't think we've seen the first one, have we?
No, I don't think we have.
Very clean game so far.
Yes, 100%. This is just one of many more games we are going to be watching. First one's junior varsity action.
And this year's the first year in a while that Chapmanville Middle School, the boys team, has been without head coach Ashley Dalton after he stepped down. But I tell you what, those kids too is or their coach that they have now has been with those same group of kids for a long time, and I've been able to watch Chapmanville Middle, and it's still the same team, you know what I mean? Everything's still in a great rhythm. So Ashley Dalton did a good job as far as on the coaching staff, passing that torch down and having them other coaches prepared and ready to, take on the challenge. And they've done good so far this year.
Absolutely. I had the privilege of doing a broadcast with Ashley Dalton not too long ago, and he was going over the accomplishments that Chapmanville's been able to, acquire in the last couple of years. And there's a lot of banners up there, and I'm like you. He did a really good job as a coach. Did you know he was a bucket back in the day too?
Yeah.
He showed me some clips of him, and I don't know if you remember the ball player Rex Chapman from UK. Mm-hmm. His style was just like his.
Yeah, Ashley Dalton really was a walking bucket. Now it's just all stories to tell. But if anybody was able to watch him back in the day, I mean, they can testify to it as well. He knows what he's talking about. Great coach. He's a great mentor for these kids as well. And
Absolutely.
He's still involved in the middle school too. He comes down, he helps out. He might not be, main head honcho on the coaching staff or anything, but those kids have a great deal of respect, and he's for the kids and most importantly just the program at Chapmanville as well.
100%. So we got 40 seconds left to go in this opening period. 3-point shot is up, and it is good. Very nice shot. And that's going to be a 3 by Brayson Stallard.
Man, just wide open in transition. Oh, you got to make those.
Logan looks to push. Are they going to play for the final shot? Got a turnover by Chapmanville. Is he going to go coast to coast? He's going to bring it back out. Ooh, wide open shot is up, and it is slightly off the mark. 8 seconds left. Let's see if Logan can get a buzzer beater.
He's wanting to screen. He's trying to set up screen. He didn't get it, though. He's got to throw it up. He's got to throw it up.
And that is going to conclude this opening quarter. We got a 9-4 score. We will be back momentarily with second quarter action on the D&D Sports Network.
You're trying to rehab from an on-the-field or workplace injury, come to Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance in Chapmanville, West Virginia for all your physical therapy needs. For over 10 years, Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance has been making sure their clients rebound in the quickest amount of time possible. That's Rebound Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Look forward to seeing you.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields.
For any of your financial needs, we encourage you to stop by one of our 5 convenient locations or apply online today at lbnt.com.
Whether you choose to stop by or visit us online, our team is here to help you every step of the way.
Buying a new home, expanding your business? Choose Logan Bank and Trust. Let's bank together.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. Got my boy Austin Chafin in the building, and also got producer Joe Kinzer with me as well. And we got us a special treat for you guys. We got a 9-4 ball game, 5:50 left to go in this second quarter. Three-point shot is up, and it is good.
It's back-to-back three-pointers for Logan, JJ.
Brayson Stowers, he might be on the verge of having a heat check very soon.
Yeah, absolutely. Logan's coming out in that press right now. It's giving Chapmanville just a little bit of problems. Just constant pressure right now. Long two-point basket.
Shot is up and off the mark. Rebound's going to stay with Chapmanville. Shot is up again, and it's no good. Rebound Logan. He's going to be wide open. He's going to have an open body if he wants to take it. Shot is up, and it is going to have a foul on the play.
That's going to be our first foul of the game, JJ. Second quarter. I mean, that's
and that foul is going to be on Cruz Burgess.
I would say a pretty clean game so far.
Very clean game.
Up until that foul right there.
And these are 6-minute quarters because this is middle school action. Shot is up, and it is no good.
Well, we always say, JJ.
Hey, we're old school. You know, make one, miss one, or make them both. Absolutely. Free throws are very important. And you had an old saying, too, like if you win the free throw battle, and was the free throw and the rebound battle?
And the turnover battle. Whoever's going to win that the free throw margin and the turnover category, most likely are going to win the ball game. So, hey, if you see a team that's turning the ball over 20-plus times and they're not making free throws, it shocked me if they come out with a win.
Absolutely. So we're going to have a substitution coming in. And that looks like that's going to be number 5. It's going to be Boston. Is that Boston Lambert? I think it's out. Is that correct?
I believe so.
Yeah. Oh, we got a steal on the play. Shot is up, and it is good. And that basket's going to be by Jace Eplin.
Logan's running off hot right now. They looked a little bit cold to start the ball game at the very beginning of the ball game. But right now, I mean, they've got the groove going. He's going to shoot that. Foot was on the
shot
line.
Is up, and it is good. That's going to be Jace. Hold on. That's going to be Boston Lambert with the basket. Going to have a turnover.
It's right through the hands.
4:40 left to go in the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're able to come out here, ticket prices are $15, and that's to watch all-day basketball. Usually your ticket prices is ranging anywhere from $5 to $7 to watch one ball game. So $15, you get to watch all this Logan County action right now.
Man, it used to be $3 a game to get in.
That was the good days, wasn't it?
Man, what in the world happened?
Back when a chicken nugget meal at Wendy's was like $6 after tax.
The hot dogs were $1. You could get a cup of hot chocolate for $1.
Take me back.
Yeah. All they want to preach is inflation.
Yeah.
It's like, well, if you're going to triple the price, at least triple our
triple our wage a little
Yeah,
bit.
do something. That way you can balance out a little bit.
Going to the line.
It's going to be Hunter Adams. First shot is up, and it is no good.
Rattles in and out. Going to have to get every one that you can try to snag away. 14-6. I mean, not out of control, but Chapmanville's got to find a way to at least get a little hot hand going, and the best place to get that hot hand going is going to be at the free throw line. So he goes 1 for 2.
Hey, it's what we always say. Make one, miss one if you can.
Anything free, at least snag you one, right?
Yeah. I mean, they call it the charity stripe. They call it a free throw. You're wide open. Nobody's guarding you. It's just you and the basket in front of you. Ooh, nice crossover.
What's the back
Ooh, look at the pass. Very nice play. That was smooth. Cruz Burgess with the basket. Even better pass, but a nice bucket, too. These kids are really getting after it.
Yeah, they definitely are. Looks like Logan's going to try to set up some of that offense. Still in that kind of looks like 1-2-2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, a 1-2-2 defense. And we're going to have a turnover, just a little bit of a miscommunication on that play. We're going to have a substitution coming in. Do we have a timeout? Let's see if it's a 30 or if it's a full. It's a 30-second timeout. Well, while they take a 30-second timeout, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take the opportunity to give a shout-out to each and every one of our sponsors. At the end of the day, there's no way that we can do it without the help of each and every one of these guys. Definitely want to give a shout-out to Saks Jewelers. Fellas, Valentine's Day is coming up. If you're in need of some jewelry for that significant other, they are the perfect place for you to go to. Also, you can go right next door to A Boutique. They got a lot of clothes down there. They got a variety of products that would be appealing to that significant other as well.
That's right.
Definitely want to give a shout-out to Collins Funeral Home, New Era Bakery, where they're going to have some Super Bowl specials coming up very soon, and also some Valentine's specials as well. And also want to give a shout-out to Rebound Physical Therapy. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 3:52 left to go in this opening half.
While the refs are discussing this real quick, we really want to make it a point to say, guys, we can't do it without our sponsors.
100%.
This tournament would not happen without our sponsors. We wouldn't be able to do individual ball games without our sponsors. They're the one that brings the money in that allows us to pay for employees and showcase wonderful talent. And so these sponsors we mentioned off, I mean, give them a call, run in the store, pay the favor back to them. I mean, these are all lovely people as well. We've talked to them inside the stores.
100%.
Just a great, great group of people, especially right here in the Logan County area as well. I mean, it's always love when we come down here.
Absolutely. Logan, I mean, they treat you like family. Even if you're not family, you become family very quickly.
Absolutely. You end up knowing somebody from somewhere.
You end up being one of the kids on the teams. The uncle will be like, hey, uncle.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome.
3:20 to play. There's a steal.
Very nice steal. Let's see if he can finish. Ooh, very nice move. Shot is up, and it is good. Yeah, Hunter Adams with another basket. Got a 14-13 ball game, and just like that, ladies and gentlemen, if all the games are going to be like this today, I'll tell you what, you definitely need to show up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's electric, even for the first game middle school action. I mean, we got a little decent crowd here already, very early in the morning.
Absolutely. And I would imagine if it was 2 o'clock in the daytime, maybe 3, we'd have even more people here. But people are still getting out the bed. You might have a couple of people that,
absolutely
went to bed late last night. You may have to,
had to catch up on some sleep.
Catch up on a couple of Z's real quick.
I tell you what, Logan right now, they're looking really good, but that is 3 turnovers strictly off of walks.
Absolutely.
That's going to be something that coach is going to have to adjust. And there's an and one.
Tell you what, they're doing good in the paint right now.
See, Chapmanville, they're really trying to attack that right side. Now that could be maybe some of these players is just more right side dominant, or maybe it's a strategic game plan towards Logan. But I tell you what, if it comes down to just their right side dominant. Logan's got to capitalize on that and say, man, we got to force these kids left.
Absolutely.
You know, that's the weak spot.
100%. And here we go. 2:37 left to go.
See what kind of offense they could do. Oh, that one's stolen.
Ooh, got another turnover. Oh, and they got it back. Nice recovery. Let's see if they can finish. Shot is up, and it is
Easy bucket.
good. Very nice bucket. And that's going to be by Jay Sepling. Or Shepard? I thought that was number 5. Does that say number 3 or number 5?
Number 3. Them Logan jerseys are a little bit hard to see down there.
Yeah.
Those black jerseys, and it's just got the their numbers is very dark blue.
I could have swore that's number 5 right there.
That is number 5.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
this is Jay Sepling on my paper. I mean, if somebody needs to correct me in the comment section, feel free to.
Announcer could just got it wrong down there.
Yeah. Shout out to Joe Kinzer. He took a picture of the book, so you know we're not gonna throw nobody under the bus, but he did take a picture of the score, the book. So.
And what a legend Joe is on the mic. You guys are going to be able to hear a lot of him coming up in these games throughout the day. What an honor it is to work with him.
Absolutely.
He's teaching me and JJ some stuff on the mic. We're teaching him some stuff on the computer. Like you said, JJ, today is training day for all of us.
He is so fluid on the microphone too. Like he doesn't stutter. He doesn't make any mistakes. He's a really good storyteller as well. Like I've been taking a lot of notes from him.
Woo!
By the time it's all said and 3-point shot is good. That's going to be Statler with another 3. That's 3 3-pointers he's made so far.
Yeah, he's on fire. I think it's time to call heat check, like you were saying for him.
Absolutely. Oh, he's pulled up from the parking lot on that one, and that's going to be an LB&T bank shot, ladies and gentlemen. We got us a shootout. That's going to be Boston Lambert with the basket.
19 all with 1:25 in the half.
Yeah.
I mean, Chapmanville's coming out saying, hey, listen, we're a little bit salty about the last time we met up.
Absolutely. We went 0 for 7. That ain't going to happen today. I mean, we're going to wait and see.
We're going to wait and see, but I can tell you what, the intensity in the building right now, especially coming from these players, these coaches, you can tell it's not just another ball game. This one right here might be the most important game of the year for some of these kids, you know, just for bragging rights.
And I'll tell you what, it's going to be really interesting because, like, if Chapmanville's able to win the first game, it's like, well, okay, we did our part. It's y'all's turn, you know, like we made sure we didn't go 0 for 7 this time. So now it's going to be like, okay, we got our win now. You know, the next team has to get theirs.
Absolutely. Oh, he's going to go to the line.
The good old-fashioned charity stripe.
Yeah, these kids, you know, in Logan County, sports is very competitive, especially in basketball and baseball is really, you know, they're hot. Both schools' hot sport, as
Absolutely.
I would call it. Football's kind of coming up to that, but it's very serious for these kids and these parents and these coaches. That's everybody. You know, wants their kid to play for Brad Napper.
100%.
Here. I mean, it's one of them things like when Mingo Central played Tug Valley in football. You know, I remember Coach Jones saying, screw the rest of the season. I don't care about anything. This is my game that I want to win. We'll worry about everything else later because it was the battle for Mingo County.
Yes.
And I can only imagine it's the same for these kids out here. It's the battle of Logan County. I mean, they're, 3 minutes down the road from each other, JJ?
It was always beat Tug for Mingo Central, and now it's like we're here. It's like, okay, beat Logan, beat Chapmanville. So
yeah, absolutely. Because you got to imagine how easy it is. You're in the same county. These kids, you know, can flip-flop from either school, you know, between these two schools. So it's definitely a pride thing when you don't see kids flip-flopping from school to school.
Absolutely. And we got Debbie Calloway in the comment section says, is this varsity? No, this is actually junior varsity action. Shirley Mann says we are echoing bad, so we will definitely get to work on that. I don't know if there's a little bit of a delay. Really appreciate everybody in the comment section letting us know if we're having technical difficulties. I thought he pulled that.
I thought he did. I thought he did too. I said, oh.
I was like, hey, I like your style, man. 20 seconds left on the clock, you know.
You're too young to know who LaMelo Ball is. You ain't watched that clip.
Yeah. He pulled up from another planet on that one.
Yeah.
So we got 10 seconds. Let's see if Logan can set up for a final good shot.
Good look down low. You got a man down low.
Shot is up, and it is rejected. So the Chapmanville Tigers are going to have 1 second on the clock to try to throw a Hail Mary.
Good ball movement by Logan right there, though. So Logan, they're actually going to keep possession. Here we go, wide open man in the corner. That's up.
Ooh, and it is no good, ladies and gentlemen, with the score of 21-19. We have us a heck of a ball game on our hands.
We sure do.
We will be back momentarily with more second half action on the D&D Sports Network.
Looking for a great selection, great prices, and a great experience on your next ATV, motorcycle, or side-by-side? Come check out Kiefer's Kawasaki.
Our #1 goal is to offer you the best power sport experience at a great price.
Like this new 23 Kawasaki Teryx 4 for only $17,999.
Before you write that check, check with us.
And remember, your adventure starts here at Kiefer Kawasaki. Route 44 South, Jerry West Highway in Logan, or visit KiefersPowersports.net.
If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
Yeah. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. I got my main man, Austin Chafin, in the building, and I also got Joe Kinzer on the production for the first game or two. We got him in training day today. If you guys are just tuning in, we got a 21-19 ball game, and I'll tell you what, Austin, I think this game's going to come down to the wire as well.
Yeah, I mean, anytime we watch JV action, at least the games you've done, JJ, it's always been good competitive games. I enjoy watching JV. And I think what a lot of people need to understand is, that's the future of your program. JV is not kind of the stigma of what JV used to be anymore. You know what I mean? If
Absolutely.
you run a program right, and we know Logan and Chapmanville, certainly does, and you're watching it right now on display, it's very competitive. Very good action. So within the next year or two, these kids are going to be the face of the program. They're going to be dominant. Then it transitions into high school. You got JV high school. Some freshmen start. Most don't. But you get up and you develop to the speed of that game. And a lot of your freshmen, your body's got to develop, as well. So by the time you get in that 10th, 11th grade year, you're ready to rock and roll. And So I like watching JV games, 21-19, and it's not been a sloppy game either. It's just very good defense. The only sloppiness we've seen is a couple carries.
Absolutely.
And, that's big to say.
Yeah, this game has been very entertaining from start to finish, and I got a feeling this was going to come down to the wire. So do you want to let everybody know in the comments section what we're going to try to do for the over and under, like our little friendly wager that we got going on?
Yeah, I think it's safe to say let's roll over and under on a 60.5. Well, let's do that.
60 between both teams, or
but both teams.
Okay.
Total spread 60.5.
Yeah, our prediction is going to be 60.5 for both teams, like combined scoring.
Yep.
Feel free to let us know in the comment section what your prediction is. I think it's going to be a pretty solid scoring game.
Yeah, we're looking at 21-19 right now.
Yes.
It's typically we see in the second half things kind of start slowing down a little bit, especially in a close ball game like this. So only time will tell. Nice block.
Very nice block.
And that's going to stay with the Timberwolves.
Heat check. Shot is up, and it is no good. Offensive rebound.
JJ.
Yes, he can. He made 3 in the last half.
Yeah.
So here we go. Chapmanville's going to try to set up a little offense.
And this could make a difference. I know some coaches say it does, and probably at this level it does. You see Chapmanville now on the side of the floor towards their own bench.
Mm-hmm.
That could help as far as offense, being able to hear the coach getting things set up and things. You kind of see at a young level the team that is facing their bench on the floor kind of does good, so I'm just curious in a close ball game if Chapmanville will be able to kick it up offensively now that they're right here on their own side of the floor.
Absolutely. Being able to communicate with the coach a little bit better, being able to hear
you
things.
see it a lot more in younger action, which, like I said, 21-19. It's been a good game so far, especially for JV action. It gets me pumped up to watch the varsity coming up next game.
Absolutely. CJ. It looks like CJ is going to go to the charity stripe. Going to have a substitution. It looks like Mason Toller coming into the game. And speaking of the lady in the comment section said Mason was her grandson.
Yeah, balling out.
Definitely want to give a shout out to each and every one of these sponsors that made this broadcast possible. Definitely want to give a shout out to Collins Funeral Home. Stop in to see Olivia Collins or Caleb Endicott if you guys have unfortunately, suffered a tragedy. Definitely want to give a shout out to New Era Bakery, A Boutique, Saks Jeweler, and Rebound Physical Therapy.
Three-point basket.
Shot by the lefty. Another offensive rebound by the Timberwolves.
Now, JJ, you're old Belfry alumni, so you kind of know the tradition after a state championship win. They dance in the street.
Absolutely.
Dance under the lights. They're actually going to do that tonight at 9 o'clock in honor
that is awesome.
Of Coach Haywood. So.
Yes, rest in peace to Coach Haywood. Absolutely, he was a tremendous individual. I remember whenever I first transferred to Belfry, he made sure that I got all of the tutors that I needed and all the help that I needed academically. He made my transition very smoothly.
Yeah.
he was a really good individual.
For the ones that really don't know Coach Haywood, I'll keep it very short, and I think it could sum up a lot about him. If you played football, he loved you.
Absolutely.
If you didn't play football, he loved you. And if you didn't go to Belfry and you just ran into him and talked to you, he loved you. He was always, spreading positivity, telling you about the Lord, making sure you was okay. How's your mom doing? How's your dad doing? I mean, the guy was just full of love, and he's definitely going to be missed. But what an impact
and we know how
left on that community.
Yeah, we know how legendary he was, too. I mean, to be able to make it to 14 state championship appearances and win 8 out of 14, I mean, and then I believe there was one stint where he won 4 in a row.
Yeah, he 4-peated.
Yeah.
So, I mean, almost 500 wins in his 50-year career.
Absolutely.
And he's number 5 in the nation for all-time wins.
And number 1 all-time in Kentucky, and I don't see that record getting broken anytime soon.
No, it's he's definitely left an impact, and not a day to mourn, but for people of faith, it's a day of graduation.
Celebration.
It's a celebration day. So
yes, absolutely.
So we got another foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. 21-20, JJ. I mean, it's very neck and neck, and I think what's going to happen, if my prediction's right, we're going to get down to the end of the fourth quarter, and we're going to play foul game here. So free throws is really going to come into play, and it's very important that you make the ones that you're able to get.
Absolutely, and there it is. And people will learn in the comments section how old school we are. Like, we are very fundamental. It's like, it's because a lot of times it's the simple things that help you get the job done.
The simple things is what wins ball games. Like I always say, if you win the free throw battle and the turnover battle, I mean, you're 90% going to win the ball game. So those simple little things that you hear coaches nag and bark over all the time that you've heard since the beginning of time still stand true to this day.
100%. And I was one of those kids once upon a time. Why do you always keep preaching fundamentals? And now here I am, the old guy saying fundamentals. Yes. You can jump out the gym. You can be fast as lightning. But, if you can't make your free throws,
organized ball and AAU ball, there's a reason why it's split up into 2 different categories.
Yeah, absolutely. And here we go. Pushing the action. And it's going to be deflected by Chapman. It's going to go.
Let's see the player of the Timberwolves there.
Yeah.
Timberwolves going to come out in his full court press. We've seen Logan do it, across the board as far as, middle school, high school, boys, girls. That's kind of a thing they've integrated there. Full court press, they love to do it, and they're very good at it as well. There's a basket.
There's another bucket, and that's by C.J. Conley once again. This kid is dominating on the boards.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's a big body down there. It's hard to move him around, and he's definitely a force for Chapmanville on the boards, and they're going to have to win the board game with a tie ball game.
And according to these unofficial stats, he's got 6, but I think he's flirting with a double-double.
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go, three-point basket. He's been hot.
And he almost had another LB&T bank shot.
Looks like they're going to call that on the floor, I believe.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we appreciate each and every one of you guys that have tuned in. We got a pretty good audience so far for this junior varsity middle school action. I love it, too. I mean, I don't know if the other networks broadcast junior varsity action, but, I love that we do that.
Yeah, like I said, there could be others. I think in the area, though, we are the only ones. And, we definitely believe, it's like I said, it's the future of the program, very important to watch.
Absolutely. And it gives these kids an opportunity to go back and watch the footage and see, like, okay, this is what I need to do to get better to try to get to, the varsity level.
Absolutely. So got 2 shots. Technical foul happened down there. Not for sure what happened, but so Logan's just going to be that much closer to being in the no bonus, as I call it. They don't want to be there, Basketball with the foul changes, this is what year number 2 or 3 since it's changed, and it's still adjustment for a lot of people. These fouls reset every quarter, so that helps. But instead of the 1-on-1, it's just automatically like double bonus.
Yeah, I was old school though, because I feel like if it's 1-on-1, it's like there's more pressure.
There is, yeah. It's took a lot of strategy out of the game.
Yeah,
and I understand kind of why they done it, but. For many, many years, I mean, it was a strategic game plan. You get them into 1-on-1. You can run different sets out of that. Now you're automatic double bonus and your fouls are reset. It's Me personally, I don't like it, but there is benefits to it.
Ooh, nice. Was that a left shot, left-handed hook shot? Okay. That was a very nice shot.
A little Kareem.
Yeah.
These kids don't know nothing about Kareem.
Kareem had the sky hook, baby.
Yep.
Which, he's number 2 all-time in NBA history in scoring, and it's just fascinating to me that not too many other bigs, have implemented that shot into their game.
Yeah. Well, you look in today's game now, it's you see why ratings and stuff is down in the NBA. I mean, centers aren't true centers anymore. I think of the last true center is like Shaq, a big body that dominated the paint and dominated the board. Dwight Howard was another good one when he was in his prime.
Yeah, but unfortunately his offensive game was like wasn't as good.
Right. Dennis Rodman was another good example of a good big man just on the boards and stuff. But now you're seeing centers that's pulling up from 3, and I mean the game has just changed.
Yeah, I would think of players like Dirk Nowitzki. That probably was a big part of why the players are more finesse. Now, between nobody wanting to battle on the boards with Shaq and Dirk Nowitzki being so effective as a 7-footer and having that finesse game, right. I mean, I think that those two players are one of the reasons why the game is the way that it is today.
There's going to be certain players that can implement that in their game, just like Dirk. But now what you're kind of seeing is centers are just trying to put that in their game now. You got some of them people that just naturally gifted, but now it's just a part of the game like, hey, you got to be able to play all 5 positions because we're going to shoot the 3 ball or we're going to run some high-paced motion offense. I mean, the game has definitely changed.
Which I think that's awesome because whenever I was growing up, if you were tall, it's like, okay, you're a big man, you got to post up, get rebounds, shoot inside the paint.
Yeah.
But now these big men are developing skills to where they can do pretty much everything.
Yeah.
Got 150 to go. Ooh, another shot. Another lefty hook shot. Okay. Very nice shot. Grayson Keith's been watching some Kareem Abdul-Jabbar highlights. And it looks like we got a timeout. Is this going to be a 30 or a full?
I believe it's a full timeout.
Well, while they take a full timeout, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a commercial break as well. We will be back momentarily with more action on the D&D Sports Network.
Gracie and Tate Merchandising has become a staple here in the Danville and Madison community. They'll make sure you find that treasure that's been eluding you. Everything you need under one roof. New items at discounted prices right here at Gracie and Tate Merchandising. Go Skyhawks! If you're looking for a friendly and fun atmosphere to enjoy your daily cuisine, come to Cheech's Pizza in Lenore, West Virginia. Cheech's Pizza has world-renowned cheese sticks, delicious pizza, and the best subs in the pizza and pasta game. Don't forget to take advantage of our milkshake shop located inside. Bring your family down to meet ours. We are the place that treats you like family from the second you pull in the parking lot. We look forward to seeing you here at Cheech's Pizza.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. I got my main man, Austin Chafin, in the building. I got Joe Kinzer on the production. We got a 26-23 ball game with 1 minute and 39 seconds left to go. Do you think we're going to make our parlay today?
I don't know. It's been a very defensive battle here coming out in the second half. We're going to have to see. Ladies and gentlemen, if you put your bets in.
Not literally. This is
right now. It don't count. No cheating.
Yeah, this is Monopoly. This is play money.
No cheating. You can't say what you got at the end of the game. You had to put it in at halftime.
Our prediction is 60.5.
That's right.
Between both teams scoring today. Yep. If you can't tell by now, like we kind of like to hit up DraftKings occasionally.
As of right now, it looks like we're probably going to hit the over.
I think we will. And what that tells me is these kids are really getting after it. They're playing extra hard, showing a lot of passion. And I think that this fourth quarter is going to be a huge offensive battle. I think it's going to be back and forth. And I think this game's going to come down to the final possession. We'll see if they can get it in. They avoid the 5-second violation. Ooh, nice running. Right.
Ooh,
these kids have a lot of moves in their arsenal. Boston Lambert with another basket. These kids have opposite hand hook shots. They got floaters in their packages and in their bags. Like these kids.
Logan County's good at developing these kids, man. Basketball that's what they do down here.
100%. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the play. And is that Brayson Stowler going back to the charity stripe?
We'll try to make us a 3-point ball game.
Hey, what do we always preach? Make one, miss one.
If you can't get them both, at least steal something.
There you go.
So to make this a 3-point ball game, that shot's up and can't get it to go.
Well, we already know if it was from behind the three-point line, he wouldn't have any problems.
Yeah.
If he could shoot his free throws from the three-point line, he probably would have a much higher percentage.
I tell you what, JJ, that kid has been hot from behind the 3-point line. He is.
Yeah, and Trent Brown just checked into the ball game. And also it looks like Cruz Burgess, I believe, checked in as well.
Let's see if he can snag one here.
Make one, miss one is what we always preach.
Can't get it to go.
And we got an offensive rebound, so we're going to have another opportunity. Lefty with the shot. No good. Ooh, almost. That was almost a good save. Ooh, got another turnover. No, we have a deflection, but it's still going to go back to the Chapmanville Tigers.
Just swarming defense. I mean, the presence from both teams, you know, you can see right now, press, putting pressure on the ball. There's really 3 different types of presses you can do, and what we're seeing now, they're trying to create a turnover. He tried to throw up a little floater as well there, JJ. Here we go, going down the floor. See if we can.
Ooh, that was shout out to the fans. They was asking if they were in the way of the camera. Hey, you're okay. That's nice courtesy, but, you know, the most important thing is they get the experience. You know, they get to watch their game and enjoy it as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
20
if you're able to come out, you got to get out here.
Absolutely. We will work around you guys. 14 seconds. Ooh, shot is up, and it is no good. Another rebound by the Tigers. They're going to have an opportunity to play for the final shot. Can they get a good shot off?
Got 5 seconds.
Got 5 seconds. He's got to pull it from the parking lot, and he does. No, it's a pass. And that is going to conclude the third quarter with the score of 26-25. Ladies and gentlemen, we got us a heck of a ball game. We will be back for the conclusion of this game only on the D&D Sports Network.
Stop by Eric Homa Drug today and let them fill your prescription. Eric Homa Drug has been serving the Chapmanville community for over 46 years. They're a proud supporter of the Chapmanville Tigers and all mountain athletes.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am JJ Pruitt. I got my main man, Austin Chafin, in the building, and also got Joe Kinzer on the production today. You know, he's a world-class broadcaster, but he said, you know what, I want to try my luck with producing today.
Yeah, teach him a little something here. We'll have Joe on the mic later on in the day for these big games coming up, and it's always an honor to work with Joe. He's always teaching us a little something.
Absolutely.
JJ.
But for now, it's training day, and he's going to learn today.
That's right.
You're going to learn today how to produce.
Turnover.
Is it going to go coast to coast? Shot is up, and it is good, ladies and gentlemen. And that is going to be Jace Epling with another basket.
Jace Epling just stretched that out to a 3-point ball game.
Oh, yeah.
Good swarming defense.
Nice ball movement by Chapmanville. Let's see if they can get a good shot off. Ooh, he's got an open section, but he just lost his footing on that one. We're going to have a substitution. We're going to have a substitution coming into the game. That's going to be Cruz Burgess checking back in. He's going to be checking in for C.J. Conley.
Trying to get a little bit of offense set up here.
Yeah.
Wouldn't surprise me if they try to burn a little bit of clock.
Yeah, I thought Stowler was going to pull it again because he's had the hot hand for his team today.
unofficially, I believe that is 4 turnovers from traveling violations just on the Timberwolves alone.
Oh, wow. And here we go. 3-point shot is up, and it is no good. I think it's going to stay with Chapmanville. Shot is up.
Ooh.
And here we go, pushing the action. 3-point shot is up, and it is no good. But you can't get mad at a shot like that. I mean, he had a really good look.
Chapmanville called a timeout there.
And they're going to have a timeout, ladies and gentlemen. And that's going to be a 30-second timeout. While they take a 30-second timeout, we would like to take 30 seconds to give a shout-out to each and every one of our sponsors that made this broadcast possible. Definitely want to give a shout-out to Olivia Collins and Caleb Endicott at Collins Funeral Home. Also want to give a shout-out to New Era Bakery, Saks Jeweler, and Rebound Physical Therapy. Got so many sponsors: Carewell Pharmacy, Mina's Mexican, where Austin and I may hit up a little later.
That's right.
Punk's Tire, Hatfield Funeral Chapel, Quality Metal Roofing, PT12 in Gilbert, West Virginia, Bray and Oakley Insurance, The Medicine Cabinet, Tuller Brothers Building, Hill Chiropractic, Four Seasons Country Store, and Giovanni's of West Logan. 4:46 to go in this ball game. This one's going to come down to the wire.
Yeah, it is. It's a you can see right now that the press, it's picking up. 3-point ball game. Oh.
Playing volleyball.
28-25. This is a really good game. Good job splitting the defense. Just couldn't hold on to the ball. Got another steal by Chapmanville. We'll see if they can push the action. Shot is up, and it is no good. Looks like we might have a jump ball.
Yep.
Who's that going to go to? Is that going to stay with the Tigers?
Yep.
Going to have a substitution checking into the game. It's going to be C.J. Conley coming in.
He's been a force on the boards, J.J.
Yes, he has. We got another substitution. It's going to be Joe Shepard checking into the ball game. Wide open shots up, and it is no good. It's going to stay with Chapmanville. 4:10 left to go. Nice post move. Shot is up, and it is good. It's going to be Cruz Burgess with another basket. Ooh, nice floater, but it is rejected. 27-28, 3:48 to go in this ball game. Nice crossover. Ooh, nice cut. Ooh, okay.
That was slick.
That was smooth. C.J. Conley with another basket.
So Tigers, they're going to retake the lead here with 3:30 to go.
Yeah, this game's going to come down to the wire, ladies and gentlemen. You do not want to take your eyes off of this broadcast. Looks like we're going to have a foul on the play.
Fouls on number 5 for Tigers, Boston Lambert.
Foul count's still looking pretty good. Only one foul here in the first quarter. So
looks like they went to a 3-2 zone, which is giving them problems.
Wide open.
Shot is up, and it is. I'm telling you, every one of these shots look good. Ooh, rebound Chapmanville. Uh-oh.
They got away with the carry.
Ooh, got a wide open shot. Oh, man.
Oh!
Hey, he had the right idea. He just
did.
put a little too much, what do they say, mustard on it? Or
Yeah, a little bit too much. Too much juice on it.
There you go. So here we go. Looks like we got a substitution. It looks like Abraham's checking it back into the game. And once again, the Chapmanville Tigers have went to a 3-2 zone.
Yeah. Going to try to make them force that ball inside. Don't want to give up the 3 ball. Ooh. But I tell you what, you're running that 3-2 zone. You can't let that happen.
All right.
He's going to go to the line. Opportunity to take the lead here. Back and forth action here, JJ.
2:50 to go. Are we going to make the?
I think we're going to make the over.
Yeah.
But I tell you what, it's close.
Absolutely. Oh, shot is up, and it is good. Shepard with the shot. It's going to make it a 29-29 ball game. Who's going to hit the game winner? Who's going to be the hero of the first game of the day?
Man, clutch free throws.
More full court pressure by the Logan Timberwolves. I almost say a Wildcat.
I say it all the time. So that's going to be a timeout, JJ, looks like.
Is that going to be a full or a 30?
30 second.
30-second timeout. Well, they take a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here. Looks like the Logan Timberwolf cheerleaders have arrived, getting ready for the varsity. I'm trying to let me look at the schedule and see who plays next.
Middle should be middle should be in the boys, and then we'll probably have JV middle girls. Then it should go varsity middle girls, and then we'll get into the boys high school action with junior varsity.
So according to the schedule, JV, varsity, JV, varsity.
Yep.
So next game should be but the first JV game got canceled, I believe.
It did.
So that means the very next game should be girls varsity?
Should be.
Yeah. We will find out and let everybody in the comments.
Yeah, we're going to let everybody know.
Absolutely. More full court pressure by the Timberwolves. 2:47 to go. Ooh, we got a turnover, but it's going to stay with the Chapmanville Tigers, so it ends up not being a turnover. So the Timberwolves are up 1 point. Ooh, nice save. Guess it wasn't a save. These officials see better than I do. See what kind of out-of-bounds play they can execute. Shot is up, and it is no good, but we're going to have a foul. And it looks like Carter Browning is going to get to go to the charity stripe. And this is crucial. You got to make your free throws in this situation.
Yeah, absolutely. They're going to call that one on the floor.
Oh, okay.
So an opportunity right there wide open. We saw that one.
Shot is up. Oh, you got to make that. That's all right. Going to have another foul.
On the floor.
Hey, sometimes you can be so open that it just catches you off guard.
I think it's the thing with free throws, too. It's kind of more of a mental thing than anything.
Yeah.
You know, you're just so open. That's not how you're used to taking shots, right? And just kind of messes with you a little bit. We see kids all the time making crazy, ridiculous shots out on the floor and then brick up, free throws. I mean, it's very easy to do. Look at that wide open, beautiful pass, beautiful cut down to the lane.
And that basketball was by Grayson Keith. And we got a 32-29 ball game. Did he step out of bounds?
Yep.
And it looks like the Tigers stepped out of bounds, so it's going to go back to the Timberwolves.
Minute and 58. You got to imagine that the Timberwolves are just going to, kind of take this thing a little slow and steady.
Absolutely. You got a 3-point lead, no shot clocks.
That's exactly what they're going to do. They're just going to play a little swing action up top. Waste that time. Got a minute and 40. I wouldn't want to be playing aggressive basketball if I was Logan, just the way this game has went. Look at that.
Ooh, okay. Shot is rejected. That's going to be Cruz Burgess with the block. No easy buckets.
No easy buckets. That's right. Here we go.
Ooh, nice pump fake. Ooh, going to get called with one extra step.
5 unofficially traveling violations just on the Timberwolves alone. That's going to have to be an issue. It's dealt with. And especially, you have him turnovers early in the game, but, man, it's not what you want right now with a minute and 28 and it being a 3-point ball game.
Full court pressure by the Logan Timberwolves. Shot is up, and it is no good. It's going to go back to the Timberwolves. Let's see if they can close this thing out.
We'll try to run a little clock off. I see Chapmanville maybe, I don't want to say foul right now. You're going to try to force a turnover. You're just down by 3.
Absolutely.
Yep, he stepped out of bounds, and they did that perfectly right there, JJ. They forced him out of bounds right there, bringing pressure.
And it looks like we're going to have a timeout. Is it going to be a 30 or a 4? We're going to find out.
It's going to be a full timeout.
Full timeout. Well, while they take a full timeout, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back momentarily on the D&D Sports Network.
If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I'm JJ Pruitt. I got my main man, Austin Chafin, in the building, and I got Joe Kinzer on the production today. And I'll tell you what, he's done a heck of a job so far.
Absolutely. First time doing it. He's learning. He's caught on quick.
Yeah, Gene Burpo-Lambert says Joe is the GOAT of announcing. Well, we're going to try to add another GOAT status to his resume and make him a 5-star producer.
Absolutely. And you'll be hearing from Joe later on in the day.
Absolutely. See, we are pretty much the equivalent of the JV announcers.
We're the JV announcers.
Yeah. And he's going to be the varsity announcer. So we got 57 seconds left to go. Ooh.
Dangerous pass right there.
Very dangerous pass. Uh-oh. Shot is up, and it is no good, but we're going to have a foul on the play. Looks like Grayson Keith is going to go back to the charity stripe.
Man, it stops the clock, but at what cost? If you want to give up a foul, you're not in the bonus. So you definitely don't want that to be a shooting foul.
Absolutely.
52 seconds. He's got an opportunity to make it a 2-possession game.
First shot is up, and it is slightly off the mark. And here we go. Second shot is up. It's going to make it a 2-possession game. No, and Chapmanville's going to get the rebound.
That's huge for Chapmanville.
Yes, it is very huge. Let's see if they can come close to tying this game. Got to get it past half court.
Good pressure.
And he does get it past. Ooh, nice move. Ooh, wide open body shot is up. And it's rejected. He came out of nowhere with the chase down block. And he stepped out of bounds, so it's going to go back to Chapmanville. Holy crap.
Woo, 32 seconds.
Did he call a timeout? No, he didn't. No, okay. Had somebody in my ear say there was a timeout. No, Chapmanville's going to have another opportunity. There it is. Ooh, nice crossover. Ooh, he got away with one on that one, I think.
Still a turnover off.
So what are they going to?
That's a timeout by Logan. That's going to be a full.
Is that going to be full? Well, while they take a full timeout, we're going to take a quick commercial break as well, ladies and gentlemen. We will be back momentarily on the D&D Sports Network.
Come meet the wonderful staff at the Del Barton Quick Shop. They got all your cold food needs along with tobacco needs. And while you're down there, check out their award-winning hot food items. Once again, located in Del Barton, West Virginia, the Quick Shop.
Stop by McCoy Dental and let our friendly staff take care of all your dental needs. Whether it's crowns, root canals, teeth cleaning, implants, or you're just in need of some light cosmetic work, we have you covered. McCoy Dental, improving our area one smile at a time. McCoy Dental is located at the Fountain Place Mall in Logan, West Virginia.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I am J.J. Pruitt. I got my main man, Austin Chafin, in the building. Joe Kinzer on production. We got 25 seconds left to go. Let's see. Let's see if he can finish it off.
Just going to try to play some keep away, and they're going to have to foul.
I'm not going to lie. If I was him, I probably would have took the shot just to add that extra 2 points. But he does a good job of getting them in the penalty. Shout out to Shirley Mann, says great announcers. Well, we learn from the best.
Learn from the best.
Absolutely.
That's exactly right.
Really appreciate the compliment. Let's see if he can make one of these and ice this game. Got to make one, miss one. You make one, shot is up, and it's no good. So the Chapmanville Tigers still have an opportunity. And here we go.
Fans was wanting a lane violation right there.
Second free throw is up, and it is good. It's going to make it a 2-possession game.
It's clutch free throws.
Very clutch. Third shot is up, and it's no good. But the offensive rebound. Yeah, they're trying to foul. 11 seconds to go, and that might be the dagger.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he makes one of these right here, and it would probably be safe to say, thought she wrote.
Been a heck of a ball game for both teams so far.
Yeah, this one really did come down to the wire, and I mean, Logan might be starting off 1-0 here.
Absolutely, and 8-0 if we're counting the previous games.
Yep, absolutely. Chapmanville still going to be in search of their first win against Chapman, or against Logan, if you want to count the tournament that they had over at the Fieldhouse in Logan.
And that's going to be 34-29. 10 seconds left to go. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. And that is going to be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen, with the final score of 31-34. The Logan Timberwolves take care of business against the Chapmanville Junior Varsity. We're going to take a quick commercial break, but we will be back momentarily with the Tug Valley Wellness Player of the Game.
Looking for a new healthcare provider? Come see us at Tug Valley Wellness Clinic. We take all patients from the ages 2 and up. Our staff has over 30 years of medical experience. We do everything from DOT physicals, wellness exams, adult and child, walk-in visits, and more. Call us today at 304-236-3601 or reach us Monday through Friday.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live on the D&D Sports Network. I'm J.J. Pruitt. I got Austin Chafin in the building with me and Joe Kinzer on production. If you guys are just tuning in, we got a 34-31 final score. The Logan Timberwolves take down the Chapmanville Tigers. And after a few minutes of talking, Austin and I think it's safe to say we're going to give the Tug Valley Wellness Player of the Game to Brayson Stallard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just a dominant force out there on the floor. I mean, it was a very close ball game, 3-point ball game, and I believe without him, Chapmanville probably could have took their first win out of this rival series that we have going on. So definitely worthy of the Tug Valley Wellness Clinic Player of the Game, and he's going to have a bright future, I believe, JJ.
100%. I agree with you, and I think one of the things that he did that set the tone was those 3 3-point baskets that he made.
Yeah, I think it really was kind of the turning point in as far as momentum and tempo for that time period that really put a spark into Logan's offense. If you remember at the main beginning of the game, they wasn't even able to really get into an offensive set. Chapmanville came out to a quick 4-0 lead, and those three-pointers kind of really started setting the tempo a little bit. So, and I mean, shout out to Chapmanville as well. Played one heck of a game. I mean, that was an incredible game, 34-31. Couldn't have been any better of a game. Couldn't ask for any better, JJ.
100%. And we really appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. And if you stay with us on the broadcast, not this one specifically, but we are going to shut this broadcast down. We're going to open up another one within the next 15, 20 minutes, and we're going to have more action for you. And this time around, we're going to have girls varsity action.